everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Ribbit here. Today we are going to make homemade Polish sauerkraut. It's going to take some of that lacto fermentation process that you saw when I made the fermented carrots, and promises to be good. This is the first time of me making it, so let's get started. Right, the first thing we want to do is grate about 1.5 carrots, and that's what makes it Polish sauerkraut. Polish sauerkraut just has carrot, cabbage, and black peppercorns. None of all that junk, caraway seeds, and fennel, and anything else. And next, we're going to chop the cabbage, just like that. So we got the cabbage and carrots in the bowl, and we're going to throw in some peppercorns. I'm going to have to do this in 2 iterations because only half a cabbage did this. So then we just got to get our hands in there and mix everything together very well. And that's what it looks like when it's ready. Don't be afraid to get abusive with the cabbage when you're mixing it. If you crunch it up and smash it and twist it a little bit, it's going to be even better. Now we got to make the brine. You have to make sure that you utilize water that is not chlorinated. Tap water is no good. It's got chlorine in it. It'll kill the bacteria that we want. Distilled water doesn't really have the minerals you want, but that's okay in a pinch. What I got here is a bottled spring water. It's got, minerals and whatever else comes from natural springs. That's perfect. And for every quart of water, 2 generous tablespoons of sea salt or kosher salt. You just want to use salt that is not iodized. Iodine will kill the bacteria as well. Okay, so we're going to stir this until it dissolves. Alright, what we got here is a largemouth 1 quart canning jar. You don't have to sterilize them, just wash them out real nice and rinse them, and we're good. Then we're going to take the cabbage and the carrots, and what we want to do is we want to stuff them in there very, very, very tightly. And again, if you beat up the cabbage and tear it, that's better because it'll allow some of the liquids of the cabbage that we want to start coming out, and that's going to help with the fermentation. And you're going to use the end of a spoon or something to really mash them down in there, because you want this pretty tight. And you see what I'm doing, okay? So join me when we fill up the jar. So we got the jar filled up very, very tightly, and you want to fill it up to about the shoulder. You want a little breathing room, because now we're going to add some of our brine. And we want to add the brine till it covers the top of the cabbage, like that. Okay? Now, I bought these handy dandy devices. They're glass, and they're designed specifically for this. And I bought the size for the wide mouth jars. And you just put that like so, and that's the weight. They're not quite snug, so it'll allow the liquid and the gases during fermentation to come out from around the perimeter. Beautiful. And with it being glass, it's inert and completely safe to encourage and not influence the lactobacteria. So what we're going to do, that's it. Now we're going to set them here on a plate in the kitchen counter for about 7 to 9 days. You can see it's starting to bubble. Wow, that's quick. And we're going to ferment it. And we're going to set it on a plate because eventually it's going to gas out and liquid may spill over. But that's it. I'm going to pack the rest of the jars, and join me next week. And you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, this is day 3. They are really activating quite a bit here. You can see the liquid has bubbled over, and there's quite a lot of gas action there. Bubbles of fermentation going on, and you've noticed the liquid has become cloudy. That's exactly what we want. That shows that the lacto fermentation is going on. All right, it has been exactly 7 days later, and the coleslaw, or excuse me, the sauerkraut is smelling delicious. You put your nose over here and it smells just like sauerkraut out of a jar that you get at the grocery store. You can see how over time it's compressed, and why it's so important to pack the jars so tightly, because ideally you want it to have that much coleslaw or sauerkraut at the end. But it comes down, and I obviously didn't pack this one as tightly as I did that one. This is the handy dandy glass thing that weights it down, which worked perfectly. Oh, just absolutely. And down inside this, there's all kinds of sediment and markings from where it bubbled over. So we're going to go ahead and drain it and taste it. Okay, so here we have it drained. This is about half the jar that fit in this bowl, and I can't say this enough. It smells so good. It's just got that classic sauerkraut smell, and if you like kraut, this is what you need. Now, the first thing I've noticed is the cabbage doesn't look all soggy and translucent like you find it in store-bought sauerkraut. But let's go ahead and try it. Okay. Clearly got some crunch to it. Got the classic kraut flavor. I gotta say it. Much milder though. I like it a lot. It doesn't have that flavor of ascorbic acid that they put into the jarred ones for preservative. This is really good. And I like the carrot in it. This is just your typical, classic, simple sauerkraut. And one thing, if you got somebody in your family that doesn't like sauerkraut, they say it's too sour or too bitter, they're gonna like this. This is much milder and delicious. Now that's not all. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make it and serve it. Let's cook some brats. This is delicious. All right, I got some beer brats cooking over there. Let's build this baby. First thing we're gonna do is we got some deli style mustard with horseradish. We got to coat the bottom of the roll. Now I got hoagie rolls from the bakery, so that's going to be better than regular hot dog buns. So we want to generously, put some mustard in there, because brats go so well with that. Now we need the tongs, and we're going to nestle in a steaming brat in the bun. Ow. Get in there. Look at that deliciousness. Now, of course, we need more mustard on that. Never have too much mustard. Need some over there. Okay. Excuse me. Woo. Let's go ahead and put some sauerkraut on there. Now, you can see there's peppercorns in there. I have tasted them. They've already softened up a little bit with the brining, but I do not mind crunching peppercorns. I like them. They're delicious. So there you have the beer brat with homemade sauerkraut. And what else to go with it? Moosehead lager. Let's go ahead and enjoy. Let me go ahead and take a bite, and I'll tell you what it's like. Superb. Man, I love store-bought sauerkraut. I like the in-your-face flavor. but I do love this. Oh man. I'll make this again for sure. Hey man, chemical reactions in your kitchen. Lactose fermentation, that's the way to go. Thanks for watching, people. Y'all take care.